Still on justice for Mohbad, my people. Hey, the whole truth is finally out. Oh, our investigative journalist, Dr. Kemi Oluloyo, don't surface with another bombshell. Hey, wonders they say it shall never end. Nothing wey we no go hear, my people. Make I no take much of una time or make una come hear updates concerning wetin kpàì Mohbad and the evidence wey Dr. Kemi Oluloyo surface with. Wunmi Cynthia Adebanjo, hope you dey hear this one. Oh, hope you fit defend this one because omo e choke. Make I no take much of una time, make una come, make we follow watch this one together. But before then, I still remind una humble Gary keys. I mean they bring una latest of all legit info. If you never subscribe to this channel, make una dey help us dey subscribe. Hit on the notification bell so they go notify you anytime we drop latest ogbonge tori like this. Let's go there, guys.
This is my own timeline. Shotiyem. Gbogbo eléyìí ni mo sọ fún bàbá ẹ lórí interview. Gba tí mo interview bàbá Mohbad tán, àwọn èèyàn mú interview mi, wọ́n gé sí wẹ́wẹ́wẹ́, wọ́n kó ètò ẹ̀kan kó. Ibi tó ẹ̀kan kó so inú mi dùn, and I took it offline that nobody can see it. Bottom line, èmi tí mi ò tí edit nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe, wọ́n ti bá mi lọ edit. Let me tell you what happened on that day. On the 11th ni Mohbad kú. Mohbad ti kú kí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn tó dé ilé yẹn. Mohbad ti kú according to two of the neighbors that I interviewed. This is my own finding though. According to two of the people that I interviewed, what you want to want to Mohbad ti kú. Really, this is the synopsis of what I'm going through. I contacted Fox News, CNN. I contacted International Business Time, all the music magazines, source magazines, all hip-hop, but before the international media can put a story like that out, they must hear from the police. The police has refused to talk to any of the international media by giving them one line. Investigations are still ongoing. Investigations are still ongoing for almost 2 years, Abi. Now, nǹkan tó dùn mí jù ni pé mo discover kini èmi náà kọ́kọ́ wá bá ẹ fetí sílẹ̀ o because some people misunderstood this case. Somebody in the industry contacted me on the morning of the 12th. It was close to 7 a.m. Nigerian time. The person told me that Mohbad had passed away. That person told me, okay, that Mohbad had passed away. If you guys remember, you may not know, but Nigerians remember that I posted something on Facebook. That morning, before 9 a.m., I said, someone has died in the industry and it's very sad. I'm crying right now. I'll get back to you later. Me, here now, so. But the minute here was section Wunmi, don't read information to my post here. Okay? At I want to anumoto here, but don't read on a sáré lọ announce for Instablog. One pay Instablog, one that's of Instablog. Ikpe ear infection ló pa Mohbad. Mohbad dies of ear infection.
On the level here, the 12.
On the
11th,
they had already died on the 11th. On the 12th early, let me get message. So to get now, the dates were messed up. The dates were messed up. Remember, you see, this is one thing about me. In my 31 years of journalism, I started February 9th.
You're absolutely on point, so to be honest with you, Auntie, you're absolutely on point.
Yomi, Abromi wo, 9th of February, Timo Bereshe in 1994, 31 years. Oh, celebrate me for 30 years. Mong everybody. But 31 years, I'm not even interested in news anymore. Some people say,
some of us appreciate you.
It's your blood.
You know, some of us appreciate you.
Yeah, I know some of you, of course. And some
you
people
remember when somebody, I don't want to mention the person's name, said she was coming to your house to attack you. I came out openly, I said, not on your life. If you try it, you're going to be abusing a fundamental. Don't even try. It's not possible.
I'm ready for now. She's American, me. I'm ready for the illegal weapon.
I came online and said, if you try it,
I want to watch. Ṣe bọ́ lù wọ́n. Àwọn tó wá wọ́n lù wọ́n.
Àti kẹ́mi, mi kò share DMS yìí ni òkò tájọ́ sọ. Tí n bá ṣe.
Àwọn tó wá sílé mi, Lucky àti Monday ló lù wọ́n. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ dẹ̀ yọ lẹ́nu wọn kó tó kúrò nílé mi. Ẹnìkan wá tweet pé If your favorite celebrity says you should go to Kemi Olunloyo's house to beat her up, if you die while you are there, nobody will advocate for you. Look at Monday, Ajabo is
bottom line is, you dare not go there and meet her. I understand. Only I feel like Kemi Olunloyo sọ̀rọ̀ bakaye sọ̀rọ̀ tó peacefully in currency. She could not that. Money you can't do it.
Yomi, while I was in Nigeria, nobody knew. I had a licensed weapon while I was in Nigeria. And that licensed weapon came from the United States, and I registered it with the Nigerian police, meaning that if I'm intruded upon, I will kill. The America must shoot me. I will talk. I will ask questions later. Come to my house. Our Ajah boys don't know a guy came to my gate with a Bible and stood there for 4 days.
If I want it, get on my property. Get on my property.
Don't even worry. Àwọn Ajah boys no tí gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ yọ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ wọ́n ní kó má wà bíbá. At the end of the day, kán lọ gbọ́ nǹkan tí daddy ló sọ fún Punch. What my father told the Punch in his 2013 interview, 2013. What about your daughter Kemi? She roke in bed minutes in Basoron pa àwọn èèyàn. Daddy ní anyone that wants to kill her, she has her own assassins. Money àwọn èèyàn náà jẹ́ pé 200 naira nìkan ni máa fún wọn, especially when I was in Ibadan. Àwọn ọmọdé dùbú, they will kill you for 200 naira. Don't threaten me. Don't threaten me. Báyẹ̀ ló máa mọ̀ pé èmi gan thug ni mí. Jẹ́ kí n padà síbi tí mo wà. Jẹ́ kí n padà síbi nǹkan tí mo ń sọ. Yomi, when that person notified me on the morning of the 12th that Mohbad had died, and the Mohbad's camp, whoever the camp was, Wunmi's camp, they saw that I had already posted something. They now rushed an advert to Instablog to say it was an ear infection. I was not the one that called Mohbad's death an ear infection. Some people are saying I was the one. I was not. I want to check adverts. Okay, not paying ear infection on Instablog. Shepe. Èmi sì mo lè jókòó yìí, mo mọ àwọn tó ní Instablog, mo dey contact everybody. Wọ́n ní Wunmi ló gbé advert fáwọn àti you know who. So to get. At the end of the day, it was not an ear infection. So mo pe Freeze. Money Freeze, jẹ́ ká go live tonight. I went live with Freeze. Kí ni mo sọ lórí Freeze? Money, the likelihood is a drug overdose because Mohbad was using drugs. But towards the end of the time, he left Malian music. He changed his life and said he doesn't smoke anymore. He was wearing a white shirt. He did a new music video. Ṣé bí nǹkan tí mo kọ́ pa Little Smart lẹ́yìn nìyẹn àti ìjà pẹ̀lú àwọn Naira Marley àti Sinoliski. Ta ló dá sọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad nígbà tí wọ́n bully Mohbad? Ṣé èmi nìkan call it the only person nínú industry tí mo tweet to Mohbad when it was happening live? People's life now. Owó náà sọ fún láti wá sí live and sing. And I don't do lives anymore. Ma deactivate page lálẹ́ now.
Èmi àti àjọ wà ní tẹ́ bá pè mí náà dá yín lò. Nígbà tí bàbá yìí jẹ́ pé mo jẹ́
sọ. Nigerians, nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí n kọjá lórí live yìí Ọlọ́run ni. But nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí n request láti bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn is because of what I just saw on Twitter before I deactivated my Twitter page. I saw Wunmi advertising her new business, a hair business. It's okay for her to advertise her business. It's okay for her to be happy about her business, àtàwọn tó bá promote business àwọn ìyàbọ̀ nǹkan. But nǹkan tó surprise me, tó dey disturb me is the comments under that post. People were commenting that Wunmi has moved on. Àwọn èèyàn láti filẹ̀ ó ti move on. Kò lè máa move on forever. But no one in that comment actually said Wunmi has moved on, but it's inappropriate because the husband is still in the mortuary. Not one comment talked about the guy in the mortuary. Mohbad ṣì wà nínú mortuary. Wọ́n ti move on, ń polówó ọjà. Ṣé kò wá ṣé Yorùbá kọ́ ni wá ni? Àwọn tá gbé l'Amẹ́ríkà 31 years. Tá mọ Amẹ́ríkà ń sọ tá ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. At the end of the day, I'm a Yoruba woman. Their cultures. The young man has not been buried. Yes. This is why I criticize the Oromonies.
Please double tap or they are flagging.
I criticize the Oromonies for that. They were celebrating a birthday party for Sylvester while he was still in the mortuary. Okay, let me just get to it. The NDLA called me like on the 15th and they said they needed me to help them with an investigation. Because èmi nìkan ni mo cover NDLA raid. Lórí raid yẹn, èmi dẹ̀ wá pé wọ́n arrest Mohbad. Mohbad got away. Mohbad wá jáde láti ibì kan. Nísìnyí nǹkan bá ṣe wọ́n blame Malians àti Malian music. wọ́n ló láti turn ara ẹ̀ in lọ fún rehab tàbí prosecution. So èmi ni mo bá wọn bẹ̀bẹ̀, mo ti sọ gbogbo yẹn already. Èmi mo bá wọn bẹ̀bẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ Marwa pé kí wọ́n má prosecute wọn because they are international artists. Wọn nílé lọ fún any concert abroad o. Kàn jẹ́ kán lọ sí rehab. Màá bá wọn kọ PSA. Kí Zelensky ka PSA yẹn. That's why you saw Zelensky coming out of the rehab in a car and he was saying say no to drugs. I did all that in the background. So now the NDLA needed all. So now NDLA needed all these dates. Shotiye, because Iyabo and Tonto had fielded a different narrative that NDLA fún Mohbad ní nǹkankan mú. Surely, lórí social media, we might say we are bigger than some people on social media. We are bigger than you on social media, but our board of social media followers were filled with wrong information. At the Social Media African Awards in 2014, I was the first social media influencer in Africa for a woman. And I feel that when I got that award and everything, it was to influence good things, not bad things. Some people are having 6 million followers. Nígbà tí wà tí Tonto sọ pé wọ́n fún ní nǹkankan mu, ẹ̀yin ò mọ̀ pé wọ́n raid ibẹ̀ ní February of 2022. Now we're in September of 2023. So
information
luckily, Oluwadamilola hold that information. It's not time sensitive. Luckily, what we have.
You don't know.
I'm a journalist. The news wires are in front of me. The only information
maybe she needs you to also.
The only information I have has to be breaking news that Wunmi has been arrested, and I have the news wires in front of me. Want to announce for Nigerians, news wires. If you tell me nobody can subscribe to news wires, only journalists and possibly the international.
Yes.
But in NDLA, your Migbo, in NDLA need from me are the videos that they took on that day. Wunmi fẹ́ lu NDLA officer. Wunmi no, I'm the only one that had that. Toyofila, I'm the only one that had that video at that time. Video to go viral. But anyway, the other thing was I did an interview the very next day on Cool FM. So I need footage here. Luckily, if you tell me about this interview on radio, mo man get footage me. Cool FM man send clips in within 1 hour of after the show. So I had the clip. Mo de friend NDLA de collector si Nigerian police pay our drug Mohbad rehab low. Nǹkan tó mú bottle water here was a combination of drugs for rehabilitation. Chief pharmacist Delemi, and I worked in Johns Hopkins Rehab Center. So I know what was in that bottle water. Okay.
Boston, Massachusetts.
No, Johns Hopkins in Baltimore.
Oh, Maryland.
In Maryland. I knew what was in that bottle water. It had to be a combination of ibuprofen, Flexeril for the body ache, and promethazine for the vomiting. Combination rehab nìyẹn. Nǹkan tó fún mu nìyẹn. Ó dẹ̀ wá gist ẹnìkan, ẹni tó ń gist gan ló ń fídíò ẹ̀. Àwọn ìyàbọ̀ bá gbé fídíò wọn ni wọ́n ti poison ẹ̀. So at the end of the day, these are things I couldn't tell you last year. At the end of the day, Mariwa ma pe DSS. She announced only DSS enter investigation, but you didn't hear anything they did. DSS was there to arrest Iyabo and Tonto. Oh, mo kọ̀wé pé tó bá arrest àwọn ọmọ wọn ní fi wọ́n lẹ̀ for 2 years. Ó pe DSS náà, ó ní wọ́n borúkọ òun jẹ́. If they had, tí ò bá kí n ṣe Ọlọ́run, ògo Ọlọ́run àti people like me. Surely Yomi àwọn kan àti pé enemies ẹni wọn, but ó tún ṣoore fún àwọn òde mọ̀ kó ṣoore fún wọn. Ṣé mo rọ àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? If not for people like me, tí mo ní ẹ máa arrest Tonto àti Iyabo, DSS ò ní fún wọn lẹ̀ for 2 years o. Wọ́n máa lọ defame Mariwa. Ó mọ̀ pé orúkọ Mariwa is international. So at the end of the day, we never arrested them. Now, on the 15th of September to the 30th, I worked with Nigerian police and I worked with the NDLA and the DSS. Behind, nobody knew this. What kind of work did I do with them? Gbogbo videos kan bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí unleash about authenticate. Everybody can work. Everybody can feed their family. I didn't say Wunmi was working. Basic English here, money Nigeria. I said Wunmi launched a business. Okay? So by launch business. Bí mo ṣe jókòó. Yomi, bí mo ṣe jókòó mo lè launch business kẹ́ni kankan máa mọ̀. Talk to me about kò need kí n máa advertise business.
Wunmi, buoyant about it. you'll be flamboyant about it, like you just achieved a new success. Anyway, it's all right.
Máa ṣe advert for social media ojú mi kan ni máa fi ṣe advert ẹ̀ tí máa kígbe.
Ó sọ mí nǹkan tó ń ṣe ní pé kò sẹ́ni tó lè mú un nǹkan tó ń ṣe nìyẹn kò sí nǹkan méjì ó ń kápá sókè ni pé no kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó lè mú un.
Ibi tí mo lọ nìyẹn because mo máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dárúkọ àwọn èèyàn.
Ẹ̀mọ tí ohun tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé tẹmọ tó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ let's be honest with ourselves mo máa sọ lẹ́nà torí mi fẹ́ máa sọ lédè ṣé wọ́n pé tí èèyàn bá gbaṣẹ́ kú lọ́wọ́ àwọn kan tó mọ̀ pé fáyẹn ti wọ́ mi sí o ṣùgbọ́n ìlẹ̀ ẹlẹ́ṣàgbátẹrù ẹ̀ táwọn yẹn dẹ̀ ná owó yẹn torí ẹ ná débi pé nǹkan kan mímí kan ò gbọ́dọ̀ mímí ṣé ń gẹ́tì mi tó dẹ̀ rí pé àpẹẹrẹ owó yẹn ọ́n rí àwọn tí ò yẹ kí wọ́n gbẹ̀bọ̀dè tó rí pé wọ́n gbẹ̀bọ̀dè àwọn tó yẹ kó béèrè pé tó yẹ kó wá justice ẹ ti understand tó yẹ kó rí pé gbogbo ibi tí ó yẹ kó tó jáde wọ́n block yẹ ṣé ní òní máa wá ẹ pé kí ló dẹ̀ tún kù ẹ ti understand mi ní sọ ju yẹ lọ ó yẹ yín kan mo sọ gbogbo orúkọ ń dárúkọ ọba kan ń ṣe gbá kan yẹn.
Let me continue, Yomi. Damilola, don't try that again. Damilola, I'll forgive you. Don't try that again. I'm a journalist of 31 years. I spent $10,200 on Mohbad's case. Yomi, not everybody talks about their monetization on social media, but I discussed mine and I posted them. Gbogbo owó tí mo make nígbà tí mo kúrò ní Nigeria lórí Facebook, YouTube, gbogbo monetization money tí mo make ni mi gbélé fún investigation Mohbad. $10,200. Don't change it to Naira. It's a lot. Okay? And I'm not playing around because I wasn't looking for a break-even point. I wasn't looking to make my money back. I was looking to solve a murder. Now, Nkosimo Feso, 60 years money train of thought. If you don't know what that is, I'm a journalist that speaks directly to the camera. I do not read from paper or pencil or anything. If you watch my videos, so please do not interrupt me. It is a privilege for me to come on this live. Okay, I don't go on any lives anymore. All right? So, I don't boo me lórí comments or whatever. Me on comments. Okay?
Auntie Kemi, the back with me now was in live. This is what I'm going to be talking.
None of them can call me that. I'm Dr. Kemi. And she has nothing to do with nothing. Keep your mouth shut. Let me talk. Yomi, this one is going to shock you because what I'm about to say, you don't even know.
Okay.
So, on September 15th to 30th, okay, the timeline, I work with Hyundai. That's Ben, or not David. Ben Hyundai, Nigerian police. We communicated a lot of things. Femi, Baba Femi of the NDLEA, Chris at the DSS, everything. And what we came forward with, every single piece of footage that was released by Zlatan and Bella Shmurda, we knew the people that, you know, Yomi ṣe wọ́n ṣe máa ń checking ọjọ́ tó ń ṣe nǹkan authentication ṣé wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe bí àwọn journalist ṣe máa ń ṣe authentication. Do you know how it's done? Yomi tó bá ya photograph pẹ̀lú mi lẹ́nìí ṣó ti yẹ pẹ̀lú iPhone ṣó ń gbọ́ mi tó bá ya photograph pẹ̀lú mi lẹ́nìí tí mo rí ẹni lẹ́nìí tó ya pẹ̀lú iPhone, alright, ṣó mọ̀ pé tó bá send photo yẹn sí let's say o send nìkan sí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó, o send nìkan sí Tóyìn Abraham, o send nìkan sí Naira Marley. Photo èmi àtẹ́tà yà yẹn, a copy to Ìyábọ̀, a copy to Naira Marley, a copy to another celebrity, Tóyìn or anybody. You know, all those people can find out the day we took that photograph. Did you know?
Yeah, it's a forensic stuff, Abi. I understand. I don't know.
It's not so much forensic. It's an iPhone parameter that most Nigerians don't know. Most people in the world don't know. Every time you take a picture, whether it's an iPhone or a Samsung or an Android, the time and date of where you took it will come out. Okay? In other words, I won't say so much the face recognition. It's really based on if you have that location on. So to avoid that, you turn off location when you're taking pictures. Oh, very, very important. Oh, what very, very important. To ba fẹ́ your mobi to wa. Today, like, ìbọn tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé tó bá rí mi l'Amẹ́ríkà ní Maryland, tèmi àti ẹ̀yà photo yẹn pọ̀. on the 9th of December. Tell me wá parọ́ pé mo wà ní Ghana bí Nigeria on the 9th of December. Nigeria lèmi àti what's it called tàti ya photo yìí. Tell me àti ẹ bá agree Yomi pé Nigeria ní ká sọ pàtì yá. Ṣó ti get? Àwọn tó send ẹ̀ sí wọ́n máa rí pé Canada àbí Maryland àbí Ghana láti yá. They will see the location. So gbogbo yín o nǹkan kan lẹ́lẹ́yìn yẹn o. If you're taking pictures, turn off your location because the phone, your own phone will have the location, but anyone.
But it could save you as well.
Yeah, anyone
save you.
Will also see it. Sure, you get what I mean.
I think it could save you.
Yeah, it could save you. It's a security issue as well. So basically what happened is we authenticated all the videos and all the pictures, and we found that most of them were in 2022. Now, with regards to the video of Zlatan and Mohbad sitting on the wheelchair at a video shoot, which Sam Larry came to destroy, equipment was destroyed and all that. That was 2022. And also what we discovered from that was when they finished at that video shoot, they didn't do much because many things were destroyed. Mohbad filed a police report to report everything, and he mentioned the king's name, Elegushi's name in there. However, what we discovered was there was an invitation sent out to everybody. Everyone showed up at the invitation but Mohbad. The reason is because one lo jamala together. Should you understand? One party right there, one lo jamala together. Meanwhile, video guy ni to destroy cameras were full low. Everything was settled that day. So there was no need for the invitation anymore. Mohbad didn't show up at the invitation. But by the time he died, Nigerians said Nigerian police didn't do anything. Of course they did something. They invited him in. I investigated it and I spoke to the main witness, which is Prime Boy. Prime Boy ló sọ fún mi on live.